guys, so it's time for another DVD haul and happy birthday to me. This is my birthday / August DVD haul. I have a really bad feeling like I'm forgetting some, but there's a lot, so I may have done. Okay, so I'm just going to say there is a huge mix of like non-horrors in here, okay? It was literally me getting childhood movies, like stuff from the 80s and 90s, just because I was like, oh, I haven't seen that in... Okay, so it's not full of like horrors, but yeah, let's start off. Right, oh my god, where do I start? Okay, I'll just get a pile. Right, okay, the Terminator. I bought Terminator 2 not long ago. I think I did it in my last haul. So yeah, I got Terminator for like $2.99, so that's that done. Logan's Run. Once again, I'm fucking useless at taking the sticker off. Logan's Run. I used to love this when I was in college. It's a great flick. If you haven't seen it, you should give it a watch. Michael York. Okay. Oh, here we go. These two together. Crank 1 or Crank and Crank 2. I recently had a friend watch these. I was like, you need to watch Crank 1 and 2, and she loved them. And I forgot how hilarious these are. Like when he takes the epinephrine and just goes fucking mental running out the elevator. That was just brilliant. Yeah, if you've never seen Crank 1 and 2, or not sure if you like Jason Statham, just give them a watch, because it's not all actiony, it's hilarious as well. Men in Black Trilogy. I got this really cheap, don't remember how much, but I know I got it for a good price. Yeah, I'd only seen the third one like once, and I remember it being good, so I thought I better get the trilogy. I think it was like a £5. Commando. One of my least favourite Arnies. I got it, I don't know why. I don't know what it is, but it's still fun, and everyone should have it if you are into any sort of Arnie movie. Right, next pile. Oh. Colour Purple. I've seen this quite a few times. It's amazing. It's an amazing movie. I don't know if I read the... Did I read the book? I may have read the book. I can't quite remember. I probably read the book. I've read a lot of old classics. I forget half the time. I'm currently watching number 2 right now, but the Mad Max trilogy. I watched Fury Road. It's not usually my sort of thing. I wouldn't rip on it, but I don't normally go for those sorts of films. So I watched Mad Max Fury Road. It was fucking amazing. If you haven't seen it, go see it. So I had to watch the... I thought I better get the originals to see exactly what I'm dealing with and what it sort of came from. I'm currently on The Road Warrior right now. Yeah, they're good. They're good. I'm looking forward to getting to the one with Tina Turner. Unless that is this one. I don't know. I'm halfway through. Okay. Stonehurst Asylum. This is one of the... probably the newest one that I own. This only came out a matter of months ago, I think. Not as good as I was hoping. Not quite a horror either, which I thought it was. But if you like a bit of psychological horror, or you like a bit of a psychological movie, it's got some great actors in it. It's got Kate Beckinsale, it's got Michael Caine, it's got Ben Kingsley, I think. It's Ben Kingsley. It's still a great watch. I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. It's kind of that whole 19th century Victorian asylum type feel. Okay, Dolls. This is a classic. I used to see the cover of this a lot when I used to go and get videos from the video store, but I had never seen it, and I got it for like £3, I think. So I watched it, and yeah, it was fun. It was a good film. Definitely liked it. Oh, for you, unless maybe not. I was going to say for you British people, but maybe Americans as well. Couldn't resist. It was only $9.99. Green Ring! For those of you who don't know, this was a TV series about 10 years ago, like 2003, 4, 5 sort of thing. Just hilarious stuff. Same people that did Smack the Pony, which I love. So yeah, Green Wing. I got season 1, 2 and the special in this. I already owned season 1, I've had it for years, but I never got the rest. So I thought, seeing as I like a little collection, I'll just grab the lot and I'll give that to somebody else. I think somebody else likes it. Although, having said that, maybe you Americans will know, Tamsin Greig and Stephen Mangan, they've gone on to do good things, but they're in episodes with, I wanted to call him Joey Tribbiani. Oh my god. Matt LeBlanc. Yeah, they're in that at the moment. Oh, Apocalypse Now. I've never seen it. I've seen clips of it, but for some reason, whenever it's been on, I've never managed to catch it from a really decent point in the movie, like near the beginning, I mean. So I bought it so I can just watch it all the way through, all in context, and yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that. I'll watch that after I've watched Mad Max Trilogy. Right, I've got one more big pile. I really do think I'm forgetting some. Maybe not. Okay, half of these kiddie ones came from my brother as presents for my birthday because, like I said, I got them all for like £1, just to re-get them. I was like, oh, my childhood, look at my childhood. Never-ending Story. This is a right arsehole to get hold of. You couldn't get it. And a lot of people got juked. For anyone that actually tries to get the Never-ending Story on DVD, don't be fooled by tales of the Never-ending Story. A lot of people have done that. They've bought the wrong one. It's fucking deceiving as shit. I've looked it up myself. But yeah, finally, I was able to get this. It was like £3, maybe, I think. The second one's still only region 1. You can't get the third one. It's so irritating. But yeah, I'm really happy to have this because obviously this is the best one. So yeah. I watched this yesterday. Flight of the Navigator! Flight of the Navigator, oh my god. I forgot how amazing this was. Max is so cute. And the little... Where is it? There it is. The little alien thingy is so cute. Yeah, I watched this a lot as a kid. And I never... Not even until, I think, a few years ago when I watched it, I never understood what the... Like, how it... How do I explain? The fact that the kid has gone 8 years into the future, but not really. He just went to space, came back, and 8 years have passed because it took so long to go there and come back. So he has no memory of it ever changing. I never got that. I never understood what that was. I just thought it was like a really weird time jump thing. And it kind of... No, I don't know. I'm not going to explain it. But yeah, I never really got it as a kid, but I still enjoyed it. Bring It On Again. I'm such a girl today. This is the second one. I think this was the only one I didn't have, which is why I was like, get me Bring It On Again. I can't be missing one, right? It's different if you've got like the first 4 of something and you don't have the 5th one. But this is the second one, so I needed to get it to put it in the middle. Benidorm, season 7 just came out. I have 1 to 6. Funny as hell. The ending was a bit sad because some characters have left now, but hopefully they'll come back in the next season. Okay. Total Recall. I know I didn't have it. I had so many films on VHS and blank tape, and I took forever to convert to DVD. So I watched them a million times. So a lot of these classics I don't have because I've seen them so much that I never thought to re-get them yet. I had to be in the mood to kind of watch them again. But yeah, Total Recall, I was just like in an Arnie mood. I got it really cheap. Oh, this one's kind of special. I just got this for like £2 something. Ghost Watch. Now, for those of you that don't know what this was a TV show from 1992. It was broadcast on the BBC and it got banned for 10 years. Basically, it was kind of like when... Was it Orson Welles who did the radio thing about the aliens when he was promoting... What was he promoting? He was promoting The Day the Earth Stood Still, I think, or something like that, or War of the Worlds, and people thought it was a real broadcast and there was actual accidents. Same thing happened. They broadcast it as basically a family are being haunted. So Michael Parkinson is an extremely well-known TV interviewer and presenter, very trusted, figure in the community, in the country. They did like a fake ghost hunt thing with a family who were all actors. But at the time, because obviously in this there was like special effects and then like people got possessed and stuff, and even Parky got possessed, people thought it was fucking real. And there was a lot of kids who got traumatised. There was someone who killed himself because he believed the ghost in this might have been haunting him. It was really bad afterwards. It was extremely insane. But this is amazing because this is partially responsible for the Blair Witch Project. The people that saw that saw this, and it kind of set them on their path to making Blair Witch. So that's awesome. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, I suggest watch it because obviously it was banned for 10 years. You couldn't see it, and watching it as well, I can see why people thought it was real because obviously there was like a hotline and all this, and just people just got scared. Okay. It was very realistically done, but when you watch it now, it's really dated because it was from the early 90s. But yeah, I can kind of see why they fucked up. Okay, I got the Thing remake. Well, not the Thing remake, the Thing prequel. I don't know, is that a spoiler? Do people not know it's a prequel? I don't know. It's a prequel, people. I like it. I know it's a remake, prequel, but I kind of like it. I don't know why. It's never going to top the first one. Never. But I enjoy it a bit. It's alright. Harry and the Hendersons. Ah! I totally forgot this film existed. It was on I think it was on other people that bought this have bought shopped for this DVD part on Amazon. And I got it, and
It's not as good as I remember it being. I remember it being a really fun film when I was a kid, but it's actually not as good. It's still okay though. It's like a quid. I used to love that when I was a kid. Oh, we only have a few more. And maybe I didn't forget any. This is quite a lot. Okay, Predators. The one with Adrian Brody, the new one. I don't care what you say. I don't care. I like it. I thought this was a good film. I like the fact they're on another planet and it's a bunch of strangers, and there's nothing new here. We don't really learn anything new, and it's definitely not as good as the predecessors. But for a reboot of a franchise, possible reboot, I thought it was a pretty decent flick. I mean, I don't know, maybe I've just got a thing for Adrian Brody. I actually do have a thing for Adrian Brody. He's grown on me, so I kind of like him being a bit of a badass. Okay, once again, Dark Crystal from my childhood. Watched it yesterday, forgot how awesome it was. I can't really say anything bad about it. You can't say anything bad about this. And the Skeksis were scary as shit, and they still bloody are. They really are. Okay, this is what I originally asked my brother for. Willow! Warwick Davis and Val Kilmer! Oh man, oh, such love for this film as a kid. That Queen woman was scary, and Willow was awesome, and Val Kilmer was hot. So hot in this movie. But yeah, oh man, yeah, Willow, that's really all I wanted, and then we just scrolled and got loads more. But yeah, I love that film. It's a good flick. Okay, last one. Gremlins! Oh, Gremlins 1 and 2, the little collection. It was really cheap. But yeah, I didn't have it before. Once again, a VHS one. So I got Gremlins 1 and 2. I'm really happy. And I'm also really happy because on the 25th of November, I am going to go to a screening of Gremlins with the guy who played Billy. He's going to be there, and apparently he's bringing Gizmo. Christ knows if he's going to operate it himself, but yeah, so Gizmo will be there, Billy will be there, and I'm going to go and see this at my favourite cinema. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to be good. I just realised what it was that I forgot. I went and bought 2 more today. I had to go shops, and I just went in HMV, and I came out with Mr. Bean's brilliant box set. So this has got like all of the episodes on it. It's not the movies or anything, but it's got all the episodes, and everyone knows who Mr. Bean is. We all know who he is. He's amazing. So yeah, for $7.99, I was very, very happy with that. And I also came out with American Dad Volume 9 because it's the only one I don't have, and now I'm up to date again. And I spent a bit of money on it, but I don't care when it comes to this. I like being up to date with my American Dads and my Family Guys and my South Parks. So yeah, so that is it. I have done it. That was my DVD haul. It's quite big, but I'll probably see you next week anyway because I'm just terrible like that. Okay, bye.